Yep, opens it, closes it, drinks it, and then gets it all messy everywhere.
Oh dear. I was just really surprised that he could do that. If you took it apart once, you can figure it out again. You'll be fine. So this is what's happening right now.
It's that time again.
Morning.
And it's that place again.
PKL family vlog.
And off we go. We were supposed to have a business meeting this morning and it was canceled. We're gonna have to, it's a new client who wants us to be doing some for landscaping stuff. Anyways, that's gonna be next week instead, which is great because we get to go to the chiropractor today, which we were going to have to cancel last minute. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Actually, I hope it works out with this guy. It's a guy up in Denver. And, you know, it's always easier when somebody else finds the work and just kind of sends it your way. Finding the work is the hard part.
Yeah.
Doing the work is the easy part.
Like, I love marketing. I don't necessarily like marketing for landscaping, but that's a different conversation that doesn't really matter. On a different note, it is still cold outside. Next week is supposed to be warm again. We have like a ton of work waiting for us to do. Yeah, that works. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Normally she edits out all my idiot. Or at least a good 90% of my idiotness. Thank you, Lon. I appreciate that. You're a champ.
Forecast for today is much nicer than it said it was going to be yesterday whenever we were trying to plan our day. So we came out to the fourplex of Sherry's again to take a look. We have some more rock to lay for her.
I have to say, I really like Dr. Schooneman. The first time we went, I had that migraine and I wasn't too happy about that. But, you know, went back, told him what had happened, and he's been really good at making sure that nothing like that happened again. And he's very good at, I think that what I feel like with him is I feel like he's very precise. He sits there and works on you and moves things around, and then all of a sudden he stops and goes right to where I've got like this achy point or something, and like pops it. He knows exactly where to find the points that, like, in my body I feel him go to pop it. I'm like, yep, that's the spot, you know. So it has been really nice being able to go to him once a week. The weather is looking good. I think today will probably be my last bad migraine day because of storms. There might be one or two that float in, but I think that as a general rule, this coming week I should be back on top of things, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, well, Tibs fell asleep on the way home. He is taking a nap in the bedroom right now. So Sean's on baby duty and I'm gonna go up and run because it's sunny enough and not freezing enough that I should go do it. Well, hello, I'm back and I feel so much better. I talked to Sean the other day and decided that I'm gonna try going for my run when Tibs takes his afternoon run, because I feel like it wakes me up just enough to... Huh?
You said when Tibs takes his afternoon run.
When Tibs takes his afternoon nap, because I've discovered that it wakes me up enough that it feels like it helps me get through that afternoon slump, you know, where you usually just kind of want to sit and you want it to be evening or something. So it helps wake me back up. Now it's time for a bit of lunch. Little Tibby boy is awake. Hi, little Tibs that's awake and has figured out how to use the water bottle on his own. Oh dear.
Yep, opens it, closes it, drinks it, and then gets it all messy everywhere.
Oh dear. You love water bottles.
You feel like a big boy when you're playing with that, Tibs?
How are you, Sean?
Okay, I've got a bit of a migraine, but the weather is getting better today and I'm in a good mood, so I think that, I may have already said this, I'm a little out of it today, but I think that my migraine's going to start getting better looking at the weather, so I'm happy. and trying to enjoy today as kind of like the calm before the storm, because I know that we're gonna get real busy again here over the next few weeks, so you know, just taking it easy.
My mile today was 12 minutes again. I've been doing 12-minute miles each time, which I think my goal by the end of summer is probably to get that under 10 minutes. We'll see.
It's your head.
That's it's hard. We're at 6,400 feet here, and the elevation makes a serious difference. But I'd like to get my mile under 10 minutes. We'll see. I hope. Okay, I ate tacos, and then I was walking this way, going back to the studio to do some work. And Tibs has now figured out how to completely take apart the flashlight. He pulled out the batteries, pulled off the top. Now Tibs, I will give you credit for not eating the pieces. Good job, son. But you're not supposed to pull it apart. But, however, if you can figure out how to put it back together and put the batteries in correctly so that it turns back on, I'll probably have to reward him extravagantly, because that would be really impressive. I put it back together, and he does not want it back together. He started crying. Oh, Tibs. So what was amazing, though, that I noticed is that he had unscrewed the bottom and taken the batteries out, but then he had screwed this back on so that just the batteries were out. Tibs. You are very, very smart. You're gonna be our fixer-upper, aren't you? Tibs, the car broke again. Will you go fix it? Sure, give me just a minute. I need a wrench. So he was crying because I put it back together, right? And I just handed it to him, put it back together, and I said, if you took it apart once, you can figure it out again. You'll be fine. And so this is what's happening right now. He's already taken it back apart. You're a monster, Tibs. And nobody likes you, cat. Hi, little Tibs. Hey, Chupa. Yeah, Chupa's upside down. Hello. You guys, I've actually done a lot of work today, and it's all been like computer work and paperwork and nitty-gritty nasty stuff that I've been procrastinating on for weeks now. I finally just sat down and went through a whole bunch of it and got it over with, because poor Sean, his migraine has actually gotten quite a bit worse today. I think it's because the warm weather front is coming back in. This kid's a little fussy too, so I'm going to try putting some food in his belly and see if that will change things. Other than that, we're just hanging out. You know, Friday nights with us is just such a wild party. I called Sean out here even though he doesn't feel well. Sorry, Sean.
Oh, what's up,
because I
Tibs?
handed Tibs the spoon, and then I was just really surprised that he could do that. Look at him, he didn't even miss.
I mean, you got some extra on your face, but you got some in there. You're so smart, little Tibs.
We're having applesauce, by the way. Look at him. I handed it to him a second ago, and
I was having a hard time keeping the right side up, but it's got the basic concept.
he took one really good bite, like right on, like a regular scoop before you came out, and that's why I called you.
Good job, little Tibs.
Well, I guess that means that it's official. Tomorrow, I'm gonna put him in the high chair and give him his own little bowl and spoon for oatmeal and see what sort of mess he can make there on his own. What do you think, Tibby? You're pretty good at that, buddy. Yeah, you've only got it up to your nose and cheek. Not nearly as bad as it could be. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. Come back tomorrow if you liked it. Okay, subscribe and share. Good night.
If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.